If you own or plan to own a business in Serbia, there is a new list that you do not want to be a part, and that is the APR Gray List. It could freeze your bank accounts and payments overnight, and there are some things that you're going to need to consider before the November 2025 deadline. So let's break down this new law that is coming into effect and what you need to do before this November 30th, 2025 deadline. So obviously here at Relocation Serbia, we've helped a number of individuals from across the world, helping them relocate to this beautiful country of Serbia. This could be individuals, this could be families, this could be people looking to set up businesses who are entrepreneurial bases, and all the way up to corporate clients looking to establish their business here, set up branches, so on and so forth. However, as I've mentioned before, this is something that we do here at Relocation Serbia, is stay up to date with the latest trends, rules, and regulations that are being implemented by certain agencies, certain institutions, so that you as an individual or a business owner stay compliant when you are looking to relocate here to Serbia. So now the APR, which is the business registry here in Serbia, has come out and said that they are looking to put companies into a gray list who have not registered their real owners as business owners or business partners with their corporations. This is mostly going to pertain to LLCs, or what we consider here in Serbia as a DOO. There is no such as real owners when it comes to a entrepreneur business, or what many of you know as a sole proprietorship. So if you're looking or you have a business that is an LLC or a DOO here in Serbia, this will be for you particularly. Now, the APR is going to basically put companies into a gray list that will be public information to banks, to payment companies who facilitate your payments across the world, and they will be able to freeze your accounts, freeze your payments, basically put your business at a standstill. And this is going to be called the Law of Beneficial Owners, and is the official in the official central registry. And so this is going to automatically put your business at a high risk, and so they're going to consider your business as high risk. And so many of these companies, businesses, so it could be banks, payment processors, if you're looking to apply for loans, is going to put you in that high risk category, raise a red flag, and you're basically going to be put out of any foreseeable, prosperity within your business because of this compliance issue. And it's really not that big of a deal, but if you have not done these steps, feel free to reach out to us at Relocation Serbia, and we'll be able to help you mitigate this or resolve this issue if you're someone who is concerned of this. Now, what is this and why does it matter? Starting November 30th, 2025, every company in Serbia must confirm who really owns it. Those who don't will end up on the gray list, visible to all banks, payment processors, and even international partners. And while the law doesn't force banks to block your account, most will, because under Serbia's anti-money laundering laws, they have no choice. And this is something that the banks have worked very difficult to get into, is to be in the good books with the EU and international partners, because for a long time they were on the blacklist because of money laundering. And even till this day, A lot of banks want to confirm that you are a legitimate business when you are setting up a business here. If you go to a bank, set up a business bank account, they will ask you for your documentation, any type of marketing material you have, any business information such as websites, email addresses, so that they can validate that you are essentially have a valid business here. Now, once listed, your company is flagged as high risk, like I mentioned. Banks can freeze your account internally, not as a forced collection, but as an AML procedure. This means your transfers stop, your vendors can't get paid, and your business operations can pause for weeks, even if you've done nothing wrong. So this is not talking about tax evasion. This is not talking about not filing your taxes properly, that you've not, told them about employees that you have or didn't pay your rent or whatever it might be. This is simply about acknowledging who the true owner is of that business. And of course, here at Relocation Serbia, we don't have that issue when we set up businesses for our clients because we do this right off the bat. We know that there is a set timeline that this has to be done, but depending on who you go with out there, different law firm, different agencies out there, they may not do this. They may just say, hey, we'll open up the business for you, but that's all they're going to do. They're not going to make sure that you're in compliance with the rules and regulations here in Serbia. Now, how do we help you mitigate this issue? If you already have set up a business or are thinking about setting up a business and you've set it up with someone else that is here in Serbia and you're not sure if they've done it properly, especially if you have those thoughts in the back of your head is, I'm not sure about this guy, he did it fairly cheap for me. And did he actually do all the due diligence out there? So what we do is like I said, we set up all these businesses, we set it up correctly. But if you already have an existing business, we are able to make sure through the APR registry that you have a real owner, that if you don't have it, that we register it properly with the correct documentation out there for you. And so this isn't about fear, this is about foresight, especially if you have multiple owners within that business. Do you have the proper articles of incorporation? Do you have the people that are set up as directors, that are on the board, that are the owners of the businesses? Because an owner of a corporation and of course someone that is the director are two different things. Yes, they can be the same thing, but say you decided to open up a business with a couple of partners, never decided who the real owner was. The lawyer or the agency that you worked with never asked who's it going to be, and now you're assuming it's one individual, but in essence it's another individual. We can ensure that you are structured correctly, that it's actually in the system, so that whenever you continue your business operations, you can do it with a lot of reassurance that you aren't going to have your bank account frozen, you're not going to have payments frozen, that you are not going to have international partners stay away from you or not want to partner with you because you are a high risk individual, and that you can move forward with the trajectory of your business. So if you're looking for this type of service and are unsure, feel free to reach out to us at Relocation Serbia, and we'd be happy to help.